Welcome to Thomas Houston's VETS 4212 reporting webcast. We will be concentrating on the VETS 4212 reporting process to include any recent updates and to also discuss what organizations are required to file these reports, the deadline date, and how they are to be submitted. We will also cover how they are utilized by the federal government. Let's talk about the numbers and where they come from. The numbers represent all full-time and part-time employees, including apprentices and on-the-job trainees, except if specifically excluded during a selected payroll period. So who is considered an employee? In short, any individual on the payroll of an employer who is an employee for purposes of the employer's withholding of Social Security taxes, except insurance sales agents, who are considered to be employees for such purposes solely because of the provisions in the Internal Revenue Code. Leased employees are included in this definition. There are some exceptions to this definition, such as casual employees, who are individuals hired on a casual basis for a specified time or for the duration of a specified job. For example, a person at a construction site whose employment relationship is expected to terminate with the end of the employee's work at the site. Temporary employees in any industry other than construction, such as temporary office workers, mariners, stevedores, lumberyard workers, etc., who are hired through a hiring hall or other referral arrangement, through an employee contractor or agent, or by some individual hiring arrangement, or persons except leased employees on the payroll of an employment agency who are referred by such agency for work to be performed on the premises of another employer under that employer's direction or control. Who must file the VETS 4212 report? Administered by the U.S. Department of Labor, Veterans Employment and Training Service, or VETS, contractors and subcontractors who enter into or modify a contract or subcontract with the federal government and whose contract meets the federal contractor's filing threshold of having a single government contract in the amount of $150,000 or more is required to file the VETS 4212 report on an annual basis. This reporting threshold was changed back in 2015 from $100,000 or more in a single federal government contract. The VETS 4212 report must be completed annually and is required for all non-exempt federal contractors and subcontractors regardless of number of employees. Entering into a covered federal contract or subcontract during a given calendar year establishes the requirement to file a VETS 4212 report during the following calendar year. VETS has a legislative requirement to collect and make available to the OFCCP reported data contained on the VETS 4212 report for compliance enforcement. If you don't have this information available, your legal, procurement, or sales departments may be able to assist in providing information on the dollar values of your organization's current federal contracts. How is the VETS 4212 report filed? The preferred method for filing these reports is electronically through the VETS web-based filing system, by manually entering data into the VETS online system, by uploading the file from your computer, or submitting the form on electronic media. Multi-establishment employers doing business at more than 10 locations must submit their VETS 4212 reports in the form of an electronic data file that complies with current Department of Labor specifications for the format of these records. Multi-establishment employers with fewer than 10 hiring locations are strongly encouraged to submit their VETS 4212 reports in the form of an electronic data file, but are not required to do so. In these cases, state consolidated reports count as one location each. VETS 4212 reports in the form of electronic data files may be submitted through the web-based filing system. Electronic data files also may be transmitted electronically as an email attachment if they do not exceed the size stated in the specifications. Alternative methods, such as in a paper format downloaded to the VETS website or electronic data files on compact discs or other electronic storage media delivered to the VETS office in Chantilly, Virginia, may be used in some instances. When mailing media, identify your disk by including a blank printed copy of your pre-identified VETS 4212 form. You can submit one of the two acceptable forms of electronic media, DVD or CD. Instructions for filing the VETS 4212 report are found on the VETS website. All reports filed by Thomas Houston on behalf of our clients are submitted electronically. We also assist our clients in determining report structure, single versus multiple establishments, and the types and number of reports required for your filing. The VETS 4212 report is a grid containing a summary of full-time and part-time employee data, including all current employees and also all new hires and rehires within the 12-month reporting period preceding the payroll period ending date that your organization has selected for the reporting. The report includes those that have self-identified as a protected veteran, broken out by EEO-1 job category. The Department of Labor VETS has defined 4 veteran categories which are to be included in the VETS 4212 reporting. The protected veterans categories include active duty wartime or campaign badge veterans, disabled veterans, armed forces service medal veterans, or recently separated veterans. Employers must report the total number of protected veterans by job categories for both the number of employees reported for your selected reporting period, as well as in the representation of the 12-month reporting of hires. Only full-time and part-time employees who were hired and who were included in the payroll for the first time during the 12 months should also be included. The reports must also include the minimum and maximum number of employees at each hiring location during the 12-month period preceding the payroll period ending date selected for the reporting. As modified in August of 2015, employers now have the option of inviting pre- and post-offer applicants and employees to self-identify as a protected veteran. Employers doing business at one hiring location may complete and submit a single VETS 4212 report. Multi-establishment employers, which are defined as employers doing business at more than one hiring location, must file a VETS 4212 report covering the principal or headquarters office. A separate VETS 4212 report for each hiring location employing 50 or more persons, and either a separate report for each hiring location employing fewer than 50 persons, or consolidated reports that cover hiring locations within one state that have fewer than 50 employees. These reports are to be retained for 3 years. You will need to reset your password for system security. VETS 4212 reporting customer support is available at 1-866-237-0275 or via email at vets4212-customersupport@dol.gov for verification of submitted reports from the previous filing cycle. The VETS filing system opens in August of each year, and reports can be filed between August 1st and September 30th of each year. Data can be collected using a payroll period between July 1st and August 31st for the VETS 4212 report. For those of you who are interested in reviewing the information on data collection for both the EEO-1 reports, which are to be submitted by March 31st of each year, and the VETS 4212 reports, which are due to be filed by September 30th of each year, we have the following. Contractors are required to submit workforce snapshots on the VETS 4212 and EEO-1 reports. Beginning in 2016, the EEOC stated that the workforce snapshot period for the EEO-1 report could be any pay period between October 1st and December 31st of the reporting year. Generally, the VETS 4212 workforce snapshot period is between July 1st and August 31st. This discrepancy would require contractors to pull separate workforce snapshots for the VETS 4212 and EEO-1 reports. On July 24th of 2017, the Department of Labor's VETS sent a letter clarifying the data collection and reporting periods for the VETS 4212 and EEO-1 reports. The letter explains that contractors may use the same data collection period for the reports, but they must be filed during separate time periods. This letter stated that its regulations allow contractors to select December 31st as the basis for reporting the number of employees as the ending date of the 12-month period, if the federal contractor has previous written approval to do so. It then explained that the EEOC's notice on the revised EEO-1 report provides written approval to select the December 31st date for all contractors that must file VETS 4212 forms. Federal contractors have welcomed this information as the shared data collection period increases efficiency in both the collection and preparation of this data. Please access our website below to view the Department of Labor's letter dated July 24, 2017. For federal contractors, the EEO-1 and VETS 4212 reporting results can be reviewed during a compliance evaluation. The OFCCP may verify the number of employees in the affirmative action plan under review is similar to the EEO-1 report filed. The OFCCP may verify with VETS whether the contractor has complied with its obligation to file the VETS 4212 reports. A notice of violation could be issued if the required reports have not been filed. Thomas Houston can assist you with your VETS 4212 reporting needs. Besides data preparation and submission services, we also offer the following: self-audit of your VETS submitted data, self-identification forms, registration for first-time filers and extension requests as part of online filing. Thomas Houston will complete the first-time registration process and/or file extension requests on your behalf. Report determination. Contract specifications can be reviewed to determine which VETS reports are required. Data collection and file retention. A guideline is provided to enable a more efficient data collection process. Data may be uploaded and stored using a secure site unique to your company. Thomas Houston has specialized in affirmative action and compliance evaluation, preparation, and representation for more than 40 years. Our team of experts includes specialists in the fields of human resources, government compliance, investigative research, information technology, and compliance evaluation negotiation. The extensive and diverse experience of our staff provides reliable consultation that meets and exceeds industry standards. The clients we serve are leaders in the fields of technology, finance, utilities, transportation, manufacturing, telecommunications, publishing, environmental services, and the public sector. Thomas Houston has a large selection of services, including our main line of business, the development of the affirmative action plans and programs, compliance evaluation and audit support, and representation, EEO-1 and VETS 4212 reporting, FTA compliance reviews, compensation analysis and evaluation, legal services, mock audits, affirmative action, EEO and human resource training, and affirmative action monitoring reports. The information reviewed in this presentation was taken from the VETS website. You can follow Thomas Houston on our social media sites listed below. To receive further information on our VETS 4212 reporting or other services, you can contact our Sales and Marketing Department by calling 1-800-330-9000 or send a request via email to info@thomashouston.com. Thank you for your time and interest in today's VETS 4212 reporting webcast.